You ever wonder what truly unnerves them when they look at you? It's not your words, not your silence. It's how you keep rising every single time, after everything the world threw at you to keep you buried. You walk through fire and emerge not charred, but whole. Just when they swear you're finished, you return, reforged, with eyes that see through illusions. A presence so grounded it dissolves every mask around you. They have no playbook for someone who refuses to stay down. You frighten them, not because you're mistaken, but because you're limitless. Your unfiltered, unapologetic existence shakes something deep in them, something they spent years locking away. Watch how brittle they become when they finally grasp. You cannot be tamed. Watch how small they shrink beside someone who still knows their own name, who hasn't traded their soul for a seat at a table that never wanted them. You've been penalized for feeling too deeply, thinking too clearly, loving too fiercely. They called your sensitivity weakness, your depth a problem to fix. But liquid steel doesn't ask permission to melt before it hardens into something unbreakable. You were never fragile. You were chosen by life itself to be shaped into something sharp, true, and necessary. And still, you dimmed yourself. You whispered when your soul demanded a roar. You folded your edges to fit hands that never learned how to hold something real. And in that compromise you bled, not from wounds they gave you, but from the slow erosion of your own light. But here's the truth. You weren't made to be held by careless hands. You were made to be held by your own fire, the one that burns not to destroy, but to purify. There's an ancient frequency humming in your chest, older than language, older than shame. It never stopped, it never will. That's not ego. That's purpose knocking from the inside out. And they feel it too. It stirs a memory in them, the voice they silenced long ago to belong. So they twist it. Call your truth arrogance. Call your vision delusion. Anything to avoid the mirror you hold up without even trying. Don't feed their doubt with your silence. You owe them no explanation. Their fear isn't your burden, it's your confirmation. Every time they pull back, gossip, or look away, you've activated a frequency they can't decode. What looks like resistance? It's preparation. The universe isn't punishing you. It's stress testing your spirit for what's approaching. You weren't born to disappear into the crowd. You're not another ripple in the pond. You're the stone that shatters the surface, sending waves through a world that forgot water could move. Your difference isn't a flaw. It's sacred. Your extraordinariness isn't something to earn. It's already woven into your bones. The world just hasn't caught up to the language of you yet. You're a star that remembers the crushing pressure that made it shine. A sword that recalls every hammer strike that gave it edge. A phoenix that knows the exact weight of smoke before the wings ignite. And right now, in this very breath, something is shifting. You feel it. The pulse in your throat, the heat in your core, the sudden, crystalline knowing of who no longer belongs in your story. This isn't about gradual improvement. This is metamorphosis. Ruthless, radiant, and unstoppable. Drop the need to justify your existence. You weren't created to be decoded by people who fear depth. You were created to be recognized by those who feel truth in their marrow. Let them misread you. Let them call you too intense. Their confusion has no power over your blueprint. You're not imagining things, you're remembering. You're building the foundation the future will stand on. So move in silence. Move with certainty. One day they'll call it fate, as if the universe bent around you by accident. But you'll know, you were the axis. Everything turned on you. You were never meant to answer their questions. You are the question the cosmos whispered to itself. What does unconditional love look like? In human form. And that's not temporary. It's permanent, encoded, unshakable. So right now, type these words in the comments. I remember who I am. Not as a casual reply, as an energetic declaration, a signal sent straight into the field that you're done with the old story. Because here's what most miss. When you speak your truth, even in something as simple as a comment, you collapse probability. You choose a timeline. The field responds to clarity, not volume. Now, irreplaceability isn't about grand gestures. It lives in the micro moments. not laughing at the joke that wounds, walking away from the conversation that leaves you hollow, saying no when your body screams it, even if it means standing alone. These aren't small acts. They're rebellions, tiny cracks in the armor of conditioning, and through them, your real self begins to leak through. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about becoming more of who you've always been, turning up the volume on the signal that's been playing beneath the noise all along. Your body knows the difference between truth and performance. That knot in your stomach before saying yes to something wrong, that warmth in your chest when you imagine your true path. That's not emotion, that's data. Your nervous system is guiding you back to yourself. So stop comparing, stop waiting for permission. There is no competition, only expression. You're a category of one, and the world doesn't need another polished lie. It needs your truth, raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. Yes, this will cost you. Some people only ever loved the version of you that played small. When you grow beyond that mask, they won't recognize you, and they'll leave. Let them. Your people aren't out there searching for a performance. They're waiting to find the real you, the one who finally stopped hiding. Clarity follows. You'll start to see clearly which thoughts are yours and which were borrowed to keep you compliant, which desires are authentic, and which were planted to keep you chasing empty rewards. That clarity is a sword. It cuts through distraction. And once you see, you can't pretend anymore. You can't tell yourself the job is fine when it's crushing your spirit. You can't stay in a relationship that feels lonelier than solitude. Your presence changes. Not louder, still. Not demanding, anchored. Because you're no longer performing for approval. You're simply being. And that kind of presence, it's magnetic, not because you seek attention, but because real is rare. You become dangerous, not with force, but with freedom. You stop needing the system's validation. You stop playing games designed to keep you small. And here's what systems fear most: indifference. Rebellion they can co-opt. But when you stop caring about their metrics, their likes, their titles, their approval, you become ungovernable. Free people don't beg broken systems to change. They build new worlds while the old one crumbles. And right now you're standing on that edge. Behind you, the familiar, the safe, the suffocating. Ahead, the life you were born to live. You can't go back, not because you won't, but because you can't unsee what you now know. The door is closing, and that's not loss, that's grace. So this is your moment. Will you keep shrinking to make others comfortable? Or will you step fully into who you are, knowing the world is waiting for the gift only you can give? And what is that gift? It's not your skills, not your resume. It's your irreplaceable signature. The way consciousness flows uniquely through you. Think of music. Two people play the same notes on the same instrument, but only one moves you to tears. Why? Because it's not about the notes. It's the space between them. The breath, the silence, the soul behind the sound. That can't be taught, can't be copied. Your life is that song. You're not here to fill a role. You are the gift. Your presence, your way of seeing, feeling, responding, that's the offering. Your purpose isn't something out there to find. It's you, fully expressed. So strip it all away. Every should, every inherited dream, every expectation that isn't yours. Go deeper, past the noise, past the fear, until you hit the bedrock. The part that's been there since before you had words. The part that will remain when everything else falls away. That's your frequency. Build everything from there and it will be true. Let them call you too much. Their words have no weight in the world you're creating. Your vision isn't fantasy. It's remembering, uncovering what's been real all along. So move, not perfectly, not loudly, but with knowing that what you're building will outlive every voice that said you couldn't. One day, they'll call it destiny, but you'll know the truth. You were the shift. You're not broken, not lost. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every moment you thought would break you was actually refining you, preparing you to hold what's coming. And what's coming isn't a small upgrade. It's a total reorganization of what you thought was possible. If this message found you today, return to it tomorrow morning. Let it reset your frequency before the world tries to overwrite you. And if someone in your life needs to hear this, share it. Passing truth doesn't just awaken them, it strengthens your own signal, creating a ripple that accelerates both your awakenings. Before we close, drop one word in the comments. Not what you hope for, what you're claiming right now, the energy you're stepping into. This isn't just a comment, it's your signature to the quantum field. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Not to stay updated, but to stay aligned, to stay connected to this field of truth tellers, rememberers and builders of the new world. Because this isn't just personal anymore. This is collective awakening, and you're not just part of it. You're essential to it. You were never the answer to their questions. You were the universe asking, what happens when infinity steps into time and says, I'm here? That's you. That's always been you. And I see you. I honor the courage it takes to be this real. In a world that rewards pretending, I'm proud of you. And I love you more than words can carry. Now, if you're beginning to understand that your irreplaceability means broadcasting a new frequency, ask yourself this. Is your nervous system amplifying that signal or drowning it in survival static? Because until your body feels safe, you're trying to transmit coherence through noise. Watch what's next to learn how to reset from the inside out, so your outer world finally matches the truth you carry within.